Hello and welcome to the October 2021 channel update. I'm hammackj and this is my channel. Things, right? It's been a fantastic last 30 or so days. We've gained 74 new subscribers on YouTube, and I didn't even check Twitch. I think it was 79. I didn't even check. So we're at 568 on YouTube right now, and that is phenomenal. I did not think we would get there ever. I mean, I mostly do EverQuest content, and it's such an older game that I'm amazed. And then Odyssey at 43, same as last month. Well, actually, I didn't even check that one, but it doesn't matter. So let's go. I want to go into here. I've been looking at my analytics. So it says 75, but when I changed the day from the 9th to 10th when I made the slide last time, it was like 73. So I don't know the math on that, but I recorded it. I recorded the whatever, so it doesn't really matter. But I wanted to kind of show, I changed things up, right? I started making some different kinds of videos. I made the gearing guide, which has gotten, I think, 800 video views in this period. Maybe, I don't know how that works. Maybe altogether, I don't know. But I don't know how to get rid of that now. Oh, now it says 942. So I don't know. Yeah, I started making different kinds of videos. Videos that revolve around guides and stuff like that. And that seems to have definitely increased the viewership and the views. So that is really awesome. So I just, and I had that speculation video did okay, and then the how-to guides on EQ Emu and the macro quest stuff. No Regard gets some views, and this solo shaman guy. Interestingly enough, this one gets a lot of views, especially the last episode. I don't know why. And then the AUG video, that was another guide I made. That was probably the most recent one. Not as it's more theory than practicality, like the gearing up ones and stuff. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Trying to move into that direction with some of the EverQuest content and maybe some other games. Yeah, and this Skyrim one gets a lot of views. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to to watch the analytics and see how that goes. In almost real time. But let's see here. Let's go back here. So yeah, I'm currently focused on EverQuest, but I'm trying some other things at the moment. I have no regard videos as of today. Spoiler. No regard videos planned out until episode 130. So that's October 15th. It is October 5th right now, so I have 10 days to make some more videos on that. And I kind of burned out. I have 3 groups that I've been burning lessons on. I have a 4th group that I've been trying to do some extra stuff on for testing, and I'm trying to test out the leveling from 75 to 115 to make sure that video makes sense. My first group, I did heroic missions. No Regard, I've been doing just random stuff and grinding during experience weekends and stuff like that. So I have other groups that I'm kind of trying to test some different zones on and things like that. So it's just a lot of different testing. So I kind of got burned out. I'm logging in. I'm doing 30 minutes on a group, 30 minutes on another group, 30 minutes on another group. And then I do No Regard, and then I'm like, and then I do Overseer every day on all the characters. And, it's overwhelming. And I've been trying to get max AAs on my first group to get them prepped for the next expansion. And, I got my Bard max AA, my Shadow Knight is close. I think my Shaman's close too. And I need to make videos with them and kind of show some of that. I know I've gotten a few requests for that, so I stopped making videos with them because I realized the way I play online, like on camera, is different than the way I play offline, and I don't know why. And then, you know, it's harder to, I don't know, for me it's harder to concentrate on that while trying to talk about everything at the same time. So more of those coming. Nomergard is going to finish up Loping Plains, Dragonscale Hills, and I was going to go, I think in the last episode, that 130, I say I'm going to go to Eastern Waste and level and get to 115. I actually tried that, and I was definitely decimated using the pet he has at 111 is what level he is currently at, and I was fairly decimated. The pet couldn't tank anything. That was with I fully buffed him with all my characters. I brought a mercenary. I was sitting there chain healing him, and the pet was just getting absolutely destroyed by the Eastern Waste mobs. So I was able to root route a few mobs, but it wasn't compelling enough. So I'm hoping that the 112 warrior pet will pretty much change everything with that regards to that. So I just need to get in and level him up. So the next thing's probably going to be Blood Moon Keep. I realized I have like 8 quest items in my bag that I can't get rid of, and I have a very limited storage space at the moment. So I'm going to do that so I can get that out of my my inventory, and then I might do a cleanup episode. I noticed I missed a few heroic journey quests along the way that I need to do. So I'll probably do like a cleanup episode that'll be a little longer, so I go back and just get everything up to the current level we're at with that. So that'll be that. It's just a lot of stuff. And then I'll probably go maybe look at where I can go to get experience to get to 112 if I don't get 112 in between all of that, so I can get that pet, and then we can start doing the Eastern Waste, Great Divide, and all that stuff. I want to try to get a lot of these zones knocked out and stuff like that. So you know, I got all that planned out. I have all the zones for the rest of the heroic journey planned out with the quests and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of making the videos. I planned out Empires of Kunark, Ring of Scale, what is it called? TOV, whatever that one is the first snow one, and then the Claws of Evasion. I have them all planned out. I figured out a better way to do the episodes for those, so I'm gonna do them that way. Kind of bulk up the mercenaries as one video, and then do each quest as its own little thing. And then hopefully I can get to 115. I want to try, you know, I watch Zelen, 12 Strings, and Elwood's videos, and they all have like solo necros, or in 12 Strings case, he's got the solo bard, solo Shadow Knight, and it's really inspired me to go try and see if I can kill any of the stuff they're doing, because I get, like, my Shadow Knight can do a lot of this stuff without any issue, but when I play Nomergard, he just gets beat in anything. So I want to try it and see if I can improve myself. I think it's a lot to do with AAs. I remember on my Shadow Knight, until I was near max AA, defensive wise anyway, he was just getting like one shot by orcs and no Memorial Mountain. So it's just crazy the amount of extra power you get from AAs. So yeah, that's that for EverQuest. Final Fantasy 14, I haven't played the game. I did an update video and it said that I hadn't played the game in 45 days. I don't know what happened there. I kind of, like, since I haven't been streaming, I just haven't been motivated to play it. I mean, it's a fun game, but it's just I need to get back into it, and it's just a little bit of effort. I've been trying not. It's like I watch like Asmongold and stuff, so I had to stop watching those because it was kind of spoiling the story. So I need to get into it and kind of get caught up. Try to go through there. I might do some offline videos for that, and then maybe when I can talk for more than 30 minutes, I can do more of the streaming of that series again. I also started doing Minecraft Ocean Block. I watched, I saw it was like recommended to me. System Collapse was doing it, and I thought it looked really cool. And so far, I've been enjoying it. I'm pretty much at the end game. I'm at the point where I'm editing videos now to get them uploaded. But I've ran into some pretty much game-ending bugs that they need to fix. Like a lot of it's all based around planting seeds and growing stuff, and some of them just don't work. So that's, and the final singularity stuff you need for the end game doesn't. Some of that doesn't work either. So that one, it's done. Well, I'm at a point where I need to wait for them to fix things. Maybe their next update will fix a lot of that. And then I tried in between some of this stuff. I did another Minecraft one called Plexo 95. That was a request from a viewer. And I did, I think, 6 episodes on that are currently uploaded. I just haven't made thumbnails for them yet to schedule them. But I didn't finish that series. I couldn't take the older version of Minecraft's client and some of the older mods. It was it's fucking with my mind. Like a lot of the changes over time for a lot of the mods that these mod packs use. It's just it's a lot. It's a bit much. I'm getting older. I don't care for the tedium on a lot of this stuff anymore. The EverQuest multi-boxing adventures, that is my live characters. I'm going to do an update video. I think I said last month I was going to do an update video on them. Maybe I'll do a video killing a Zelandikar or something. I can give 4 million DPS with them, but I don't know if I can do it with ISBoxer, if you know what I mean. So I'll see if I can. I'll see what I can do with that. That's kind of the reason why I stopped multi-boxing with them, or doing videos on them. Dragon Slayers. I think I posted on one of the comments asking where my raid progression stuff was, but I've been having some issues with my. I use a Intel NUC to host my virtual machines for the different game servers and stuff that I make videos for and stuff like that. And the NUC is having some issues, so I can't actually. I was able to back up everything, right? So I have like all the SQL stuff, so if I can rebuild it. But we had a lot of lightning storms here a few weeks ago in Texas, and I lost some hardware. So that's kind of where that's at. I need to, once I get that fixed, if I don't just buy a new one or something, I don't know yet. But once I can get that virtual machine back up and running, I'll be able to, probably I'm going to jump ahead on these guys and just get to the dragon killing. I think that's pretty much what it's going to be. I mean, when I started the series, when I made the characters on live, right, it was because there was no Agents of Change on live, and so killing Najafin and Vox were pretty much only available to level 52 and under characters. Now you can get Agents of Change, and you can run in there and solo it with a 115 character, no problem. So the usefulness is no more. But I'm gonna still just go ahead and kill Lady Vox and Najafin with the group. I think I just need to level them up. I think they were like 46 or something like that. Just level them up the rest of the way. It doesn't take that long on my private server, and do that on the group that I was using to do that on live. I've already leveled them to like 90 or something like that. So they're no longer Dragon Slayers. They're guinea pigs for my raid, my guides. And then the raid progression, same deal. Servers broke. As soon as it gets fixed, I'm gonna do Temple of Vishan. I'm gonna break that up into 3 videos. It was requested that I kind of show the loot tables and stuff for the dragons. So before I kill them, I'll kind of talk about each dragon. That's why I'm breaking it up. The North TOV one will be the longest video, I suppose. But I'll cut out the trash killing and all that stuff and whatnot. And then I was going to do a video on Sleeper's Tomb, which will round out Velios, and we'll wake the Sleeper during that video and see what happens on a emulated server when the Sleeper is woken. And we'll see. I'll give it a shot at trying to kill him. How about that? That'll be kind of fun. I don't think we'll be able to do it because I don't have the ability to res. I don't have it set up to auto res characters. Like, I don't believe. I'll have to check that, but I think they don't auto res the way you would in like a real Zerg fight. It's kind of tedious the way that E3 works with that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's kind of, you know, the direction. I have some I have a few first impression videos I've recorded, I think, and when I showed the list of videos. Icarus is a survival game that's coming out in a few months, and they're doing these like beta weekends, and I played that for a few hours on one of them. I made I think 3 videos out of it. It's a decent game. It's got some tedium to it that I don't really enjoy. I still think 7 Days to Die is the best survival game for survival games. I mean, really, honestly. Valheim came out with a new update. It was not much. I didn't see any new content in it, just like cosmetic crap, and I don't really spend my time building or anything like that, so it didn't really interest me. I didn't see new bosses. I saw that they nerfed food and they nerfed weapons, and it was just a big complain fest on their on the subreddit. So I was just like, I'll skip that one, and maybe they'll add some new content some other time. Let's see here. So yeah, focus on hammackj journey. These are the guides that I was focusing on, and 75 to 115 is my next one, and it's gonna be a long one. Truth be told, it's gonna be long. Let's see here. I got a few other first impression ones that I have on my. My second screen has all the icons of all the games, and from the Steam install. So I got a few more of those I'm gonna do here and there. But I started a New World series. I have 2 episodes of that up and recorded. I think they're already scheduled. I don't know. New World is okay. It's like ESO and Guild Wars. I don't know, Guild Wars 2, and I'm not 100% sold on it yet. I'm gonna try it out a little bit longer and see where, you know, how, if it gets any funner. Maybe there's dungeons or something like that that are exciting. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying it. No Man's Sky. I made a video on the expedition thing they do. It's like a community quest. I did that, and then I started a permadeath run. But every time I load the game now, the performance is so bad that I can't play it. I think I complained about it in one of the videos, but yeah, the frame rate just drops to like almost nothing, and I don't know what is wrong, because I can open up 54 clients of EverQuest, and you know, the main one's running 60 FPS. You know, New World was 60 FPS. Every other game is running at like 60 FPS, no problem. But No Man's Sky on like medium to low settings is not even running at 60 FPS, and it starts bad performance just loading the damn thing. So I don't know what's going on there. It's a mystery to me. I don't know if I'm going to continue. Maybe it's because I'm using AMD and they you know, favor Intel, so maybe that could be the issue. I have no idea. But I think I have like 5 or 6 episodes of that permadeath series, and if I can't get the game to play it at 60 FPS, I'm not going to continue that. It'll just stay there forever. Yeah, and then Demon Souls, I was ready to do that, but I haven't done it yet. I actually got a bunch of PlayStation 5 games that I was gonna start doing some videos on. So expect those at some point in time. Probably after the Halloween event in EverQuest. I'll probably start doing those. It's kind of why I stopped at October 15th. Just so because if I would have kept going, right, I would have had No More Guard videos until like 2022 without any effort at all on my part. It would have just been, there's so much the way I'm doing the heroic journey, right? There's so many different quests and stuff that I could do. And then if I start going back and doing all the progression and everything like I plan on, I mean, I could probably get into 2023 at a video a day at 30 minutes, you know? So it's there's a lot of content there, but I want to get the Halloween quest for No More Guard, and I want to get the if there's a Thanksgiving and a Christmas stuff. I don't know. I want to get, you know, do those world event things that I didn't do last year. And then by then we should be 115. I'm not really concerned about leveling on camera. I do my lessons on No More Guard with my Shadow Knight. So that is one thing I do. But outside of the 30-minute lesson, I don't spend any time with my Shadow Knight. Just so I can get experience fast enough during that. Otherwise, it's kind of tedious, and I get bored soloing for trying to power solo for those 30 minutes. And then Cyberpunk, I keep putting it on the list. I had really overhyped it a long time ago, and I'm gonna eventually play it. I want to get a 3090 RTX before then, just so I can play it with the 4K cool, you know, all that stuff without getting like 10 frames per second, just to get the full experience. So that might be a little longer out there because they're not for sale in any kind of way that I can find. But yeah, so that's in a little longer of an update video. There's all the sites, you know, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Reddit. I post all the videos on Reddit. And then there's a Discord. I check every so often. I'm horrible at Discord. I don't really Twitter either, unless I'm complaining about something. And then when I start streaming again, it'll be on Twitch, and then in the channel, and then that one. Yeah, but I'm just stoked about the growth over the last month. It has been phenomenal, and I thank everybody for that is subscribed and left comments and asked questions and really created that, you know, that dialogue between everything, and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.